Above the Haven Gore that day, as if from nowhere, roared 16 Lightning aircraft, a tribute from RAF Fighter Command. Of the many emotional scenes on that charged day, one sight which really stuck in the minds of those who saw it was the spectacle of the cranes of the Port of London lowering their jibs as the barge passed. It seemed a spontaneous gesture of respect from a people in a part of Britain that had really suffered from Hitler's bombers during the Blitz.
We were all undone by the cranes jibbing in salute to his coffin. That was just, I mean, that undid us all, really.
What an emotional sight that was, to finish off. So everybody's paying their respects by doing a half-mast crane. Amazing sight. Marvellous. Tears in the eye.
Those Thames cranes have long since gone, but one of the workers from the time remembers the docker's gesture somewhat differently.
You know the scene at the funeral when the dock cranes lower their jibs?
Yeah.
Talk to anyone who watched the television coverage in particular. That's the thing they remember.
Yeah.
And they all found it very, very moving.
Yeah.
Did you find it moving?
Not really, because I knew what happened.
What had happened?
They didn't like Churchill. Well, I'd say they didn't like him. I think I can speak for most of them. They didn't like him. And when they were asked to do it, the atmosphere was no. But then when they were paid to do it, because we didn't work Saturday afternoons, they wouldn't have been there.
So that was not a spontaneous gesture?
No, no.
They were paid to do it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was the feeling among the dockers about the men who were prepared to operate the cranes then?
I know that there was a lot of arguments and rows about it, and the atmosphere seemed to be, or the attitude seemed to be, if you respected the man, you'd have done it for nothing. If you didn't respect him, you shouldn't have done it at all. The atmosphere was that Churchill wasn't a working class person, he wasn't a working man's representative at all, absolutely. I mean, I remember going to school with holes in my shoes and bits of cardboard in it, and we used to see him with a great big cigar in one end and sometimes a drink in the other. It just didn't associate with us at all.
But it was a very moving gesture.
It was, yeah.
Were you moved by it?
I was, to be honest, I was. Or even though, you know...
You didn't like Churchill?
No, I didn't like Churchill.
You were moved by your gesture?
I was moved by that, yeah. I was moved by the old funeral. But I didn't like him at all.
Churchill had certainly been no friend of militant trade unionism and had even sent in the army against strikers.